What is going on YouTube? Welcome to a Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies gameplay commentary. We're playing Die Rise, and this is the perspective of my friend Baz Attack. So shout out to Baz Attack. Let's get into the commentary for today. This commentary is going to be about The Walking Dead Season 3 episode Clear. So we're going to be talking about Clear, and in this episode a lot of things transpired, and it was an amazing episode, and I highly recommend you guys go watch it. It was the best episode of the season by far, and now I'm going to get into why. Because Morgan finally returned to The Walking Dead after so long. We saw him in season 1, and then him and Rick had to split up, so Rick gave him a radio, said he would try and contact him every morning at dawn on the radio, and Rick honestly did try, but he was too far away, unfortunately, so he did not get a hold of Morgan. And finally what happens was Rick, Carl, and Michonne were going back to their old town. At least it was Rick and Carl's old town. Michonne wasn't from there, and basically they went to go find some guns and some ammunition, and they run into this guy with a Harlem Shake helmet on, and as soon as I saw the Harlem Shake helmet, I said, yo, this guy is gangster, he's gonna shoot at them. And then I realized, oh, wait a sec, this is Morgan. I knew he was Morgan before he took the helmet off, and then finally they take the helmet off and it's revealed that it's Morgan, and I was cheering for at least 5 minutes. I couldn't stop cheering. I was so happy that Morgan finally returned. But little did I know, and little did the rest of the Walking Dead fans know, he is absolutely cray-cray insane. And that is absolutely hilarious, guys, because the reason why he has gone through all this depression and this stress and this insanity now is, if you guys didn't know, in the first season, his wife was a zombie, and he could not pull the trigger, he could not shoot her, and you saw the depressed side of Morgan in season 1, and now in season 3, he's a cray-cray Morgan, and the reason why he's even more cray-cray now than he was when his wife was a zombie is because his wife actually turned Dwayne, his son, into a zombie as well. So Morgan's like, everybody turns, I must clear, and so yeah, everybody in Morgan's mind is walking around with a dead man's face on. Everybody turns according to Morgan, and it's only a matter of time before he dies, so he feels that he has to clear the world of all the zombies, and that's what he's trying to do by building this. It honestly looked like some sort of messed up fantasy land that he was in, like a fantasy fun park for zombies, where there was all these rats in cages, all these spikes everywhere, just trapping the zombies in this crazy maze of spikes and traps, and it was insane. He had like an axe right by the door. Carl almost got his face chopped off. It was pretty insane, guys. So I just want to bring that up and let you guys know about that. Before I tell you my thoughts about Morgan in a moment here, I want to just quickly mention Michonne. In this whole episode, she was a ninja. I don't know how she does the things she does. Not only did she just appear on the roof, not only did she appear with a picture frame and what looked like a Bob Marley cat or something, but she appeared also eating Morgan's chips, just like randomly out of nowhere. Morgan had some, it looked like potato chips, and she was eating the chips while Rick and Carl were in the same room, and then Rick was like, "Oh, you're gonna eat the man's food now?" And I thought it was just awesome and funny to see Michonne in this episode. She added that comedic side that we really needed for the episode, because the whole episode was very depressing and very sad, and it was awesome to see Michonne and Carl in there to just give us a slight break, and I feel the audience needed that break before we got back into Morgan and Rick. And now I'm going to talk about Morgan and Rick again. So Morgan, like I said, is cray cray, and this episode was really meaningful because Rick has been going through the same type of thing as Morgan. Yes, he may not have seen his wife turn or anything, but he can understand where Morgan is coming from, and he can relate to him, and he's also been down the crazy train as well. And I think this made Rick realize, wow, I'm not as hopeless as this guy. I mean, there's still hope for me. I still have Carl, I still have Judith, so I'm not going to become a Morgan and just like sit here and want to die, because there was one point where Morgan first he stabbed Rick, and then he actually wanted Rick to shoot him, so that was pretty sad to see that right there. We did not expect Morgan to really turn out this way at all, but he did. So I thought just the dialogue in this episode, the storyline, everything relating to the story and the writing was excellent. It was done very, very well. So I just want to give a shout out to the writers of that episode, and the director of that episode as well. That was just an awesome episode, and there's so many Easter eggs and key things, like the radio. The moment when Rick picked up the radio. I'm not sure if you guys noticed this, but I think that might have been Shane's radio or something. I'm not quite sure about that. Let me know in the comments below if you know if that's Shane's radio or not. I can't remember. I think Rick gave Morgan Shane's radio, but I'm not quite sure. So just leave your comments below, because they did go back to the old sheriff's department where Rick and Shane used to work, or county police department, whatever. So yeah, they did go back there, and Rick and Shane used to work there. So I just thought that was cool to see that once again from season 1. And I know they did a lot of foreshadowing in season 1, and some of that could have been involved with season 3. They might have just tied a couple things in that episode from season 1. Just a couple, Easter eggs, like I said. And some other things that I saw were on the walls, on the chalkboard. There was the map of the city, and Morgan had everything mapped out, which I thought it was cool to see that. Carl was looking at it, and Carl was looking at like his old school from season 1, like I said. So there's just a lot of things in this episode that brought me back to season 1, especially Morgan. So that's why it was one of my favorite episodes of this season 3. So leave a comment below what you thought about the episode Clear. I would love to interact with you guys about The Walking Dead. I'm a huge Walking Dead fan, and I would love to talk to you guys about it in the comments below. So that would be awesome if you can comment. And I'm just going to talk about the gameplay for a minute here. Like I said, this is my friend Baz's gameplay. I am also in the game with him, and we have Infinite and a couple other people with us. So he actually, I think he falls off the wait, what happens to him? Oh yeah, that's right. I prank him. Yes. So in this gameplay, at the very end of it, I noticed that the trample steam can be used to throw people into another building. Like, you can use it to jump from one building to another. And I thought, wow, this is an awesome addition to this map. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna use this and I'm gonna prank Baz. So what I did was he set up a trample steam on his end of the building, and then I jumped over to the other building from his trample steam, and I set up mine directly across from his, so that when he jumped over to the building, he would get shot back to the other building by trample steam, and you'll see what happens a little bit later on. But anyways, guys, going back, I know it was a little bit off topic, but going back to the whole Clear episode, like I said, it was just an amazing episode, and I'm so happy to see Morgan back, even though his head isn't that clear yet. And Carl actually shot Morgan earlier on in the episode, and then near the end of the episode, Carl apologized for shooting him, and Morgan was like, "Kid, don't ever be sorry." And that just goes to show you what kind of world they are in now with the zombie apocalypse. There is no room to hesitate. There's no room to apologize. If there's zombies coming after you like they just got Baz there, then obviously you need to shoot them. And if humans are coming after you, you need to take them out as well. So I thought it was awesome for Carl to do that, and even though it was Morgan that he did shoot, I'm still glad that Morgan survived. But at the same time, I'm glad that Carl was willing to do anything to defend Rick. And Rick was really shocked by what happened. He was like asking Carl if he's okay and everything, because you have to remember that's kind of the first time Rick has seen Carl shoot another human. The first human that Carl shot was his mom before she turned. After that moment, you could really tell that Carl was this complete badass, and Rick never saw Carl shoot Lori. So yeah, it was honestly, guys, I still don't know for sure if Lori is dead. It may sound weird to you guys, and it may be odd, but I still think somehow there's a possibility that she could be alive. But yeah, I'll just explain more of that, I guess. The reason why I think that is because when Rick went to find her body, he looked inside the zombie stomach, and there wasn't really any solid proof that she was dead. And he found the bullet on the ground, and it looked like the bullet was like melted into the ground a little bit, so it looked like it didn't pass through any skull. It just Carl probably missed or something, and he shot the ground. That's my theory. I think that Carl looked away before he shot his mom in the head, and probably missed and shot the ground. The reason why I think she's still alive is because maybe there's somebody else in the prison that they haven't found yet. It looks like they haven't explored all of the prison yet. But I don't know, I could be wrong. She's probably dead anyway, so maybe it's just wishful thinking, I don't know. But yeah, she did look good in that white dress. But anyway, so getting back to what I was saying, Rick really never saw Carl kill his mom, like I said. So he was kind of shocked when Carl shot Morgan, and this is where the trample steam comes in, guys. You're gonna see what I do to Baz in a minute. But yeah, so Rick was surprised that Carl shot Morgan, even before they knew it was Morgan. And like I said, I really like that whole thing where Carl shoots Morgan. And that's basically my opinion on the episode of Clear of The Walking Dead. Like I said, guys, I can't stress this enough. If you have comments about The Walking Dead, leave your comments below. Tell me if you watch it, if you don't watch it. Tell me why in the comments below. I would really be happy to just, talk about it with you guys and discuss it and discuss the future of The Walking Dead. I hope they have like 12 seasons of this. This is amazing. I love the series, and it is by far the best TV series on AMC and on TV right now. Before I go here, a couple more things. I wanted to thank each and every one of you for getting me to my goal of 500 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to all the lovers and all the haters. I appreciate all of you. You guys really motivate me to make more videos on a daily basis. Whether you love me or you hate me, it doesn't matter. As long as you respect me, that's all I care about. I care about respect. And here we go. Look at this. I just pranked Baz. Baz is a noob. Shout out to my friend Baz from Endeavor Gaming. I'll leave a link to their page in the description below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys. See you later. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so 2 videos you may have missed. The first one on the top right is my family drama gameplay commentary, where I talk about some family drama and my views and opinions on it. And the video on the bottom right is Haters Gonna Hate. It responds to Woody's Gamertag's hater video, where he discusses haters and how the real #1 hater is yourself sometimes as well. So he discusses all that. I'll link the video in the description of my video. So go check out Woody's video and my video on Haters Gonna Hate. It was a well-received video, so I want to thank you guys for that. Also, please subscribe in the top left corner. Please like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter. Peace out, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.